All right, guys, I love pranks. You know, like, I think practical jokes are some of the best when they're done well. And I mean, like, movies like the Jackass movies are just some of the best examples of just why pranks can be so entertaining. But when it comes to YouTube, you know, at this point, prank is just kind of a term that has just completely lost all meaning and totally devolved into degeneracy these days. Like, it's one thing with all these dumb TikTok trends like the devious licks and like actual degeneracy like that. But on YouTube, pretty much like every outrageous idea you could think of has been done already and copied by a bajillion other degenerates. And when I say every idea has been done before, I really mean like every idea has just been totally tapped dry. I mean, we even got the super hot makeout sesh with my sister prank. These days, a YouTube prank is basically like Rule 34, but for shitty content. You know, like, if something exists, there's somebody who uploaded a video about it with the title prank in it. And the most common criticism of these kinds of videos has always been the whole, like, oh, you know, you fake your pranks for views. And most people out there do. It doesn't take a whole lot of critical thinking to figure out for yourself that most of the pranks out there that are the most popular especially are staged or planned in advance in some sort of way. But of course, you know, there's always been some of the real ones out there, some brave souls who've actually died filming YouTube pranks. I mean, yes, the YouTube prank trend was a hill that some chose to die on, literally. And God's honest truth, I mean, seriously, rest in peace to the guy who thought that a phone book could stop a desert eagle. But at the same time, that also might just be a case of natural selection. I'm getting a little sidetracked, though. The point is that YouTube pranks are lame and everyone just milks them and copies each other's trends just like every other type of video on this cesspool of a website. And today we've got a hilarious YouTube prankster who's also a part-time tough guy and part-time drill rapper. And this guy thought it would just be like hilarious, you know, to pull a knife on the people he was pranking.
Isn't that the same bag you bought last week? How we get off the plane? We can't find our bags.
Yeah, this ain't your bags.
So these guys are at the airport right now, and their whole shtick for this video is pretending that other people's luggage is their luggage. Because like I said, you know, they've all run out of ideas. I mean, first of all, it was just a fucking stupid idea to begin with and was never even that funny at all. But like, now that I think about it too, you know, it's also, it could be kind of dangerous. I mean, you never know who like the wrong person's feathers to ruffle could be. It just any given person you end up running into. I mean, there really are some people out there who are pretty damn close to snapping and looking for any excuse they can to do so. But nobody really got super defensive with these guys anyway. They would just kind of like roll their eyes when they realized it was such a lame fucking prank idea. Because seriously though, it's like, I can't get over this. What do they expect? It's like, huh, what are you doing with my luggage over there? And then the other person looks at them all confused. And then it's like, ha, it was your luggage the whole time, but you already knew that. And it's just like, cool, right? I guess. I don't know. Serious attempts at lame ideas just annoy the shit out of me.
Isn't that the same bag you bought last week? How we get off the plane? We can't find our bags.
Yeah, this ain't your bags.
Bro, that's his bag, right? He bought. Where did my mother bought that same bag, bro? Bro, this not even about no video. Like, where did my mother? Can we just get our bag? We can't get it. I can just get.
So this guy who they're harassing is equally as unimpressed as I am with their shitty video idea. So he tells his chick like, hey, come on, babe. You know, YouTube pranks died in 2016. Let's get out of here. And it was in this moment of disrespect that the aspiring SoundCloud rapper had to puff out his chest.
About no video, like, where did my mother? Can we just get our bag? We can't get it. I can just get the. Why you walking away with
my bag, bro? Touch my bag.
Bro, relax, bro.
Relax,
bro. You joking? It's a joke. You're Dean. What? Like, I'm really on that. You don't know who I am? Google me, nigga. I'll beat you up, bro. Stop playing me. What? I'll scap you right now. What?
Nah,
how you feeling? What?
Nah.
You tough, bro.
TP.
Calm down, bro. Nobody. They approach you in the wrong way. It's a joke. I'll slap your face right now. What? Look. What you want to do? Stop playing with me. I'll cut your face open, nigga. Fuck you,
I'm not gonna lie, yo, Nas. Relax.
Yeah, so this guy is just a giant fucking loser. I mean, one of the things that annoys me the most, too, is when I see dudes out there who, at the slightest bit of feeling like they've been disrespected, they just get all insecure and defensive and try to act tough to make up for it. For real though, like if you want someone to think you're a douchebag in one sentence, just tell them to Google you. Like, I can understand why some people have thin skin, but I will never understand why some guys feel the need to just try to fight anyone who like slightly disrespects them. I really have no clue why people don't see how it just makes them look more pathetic. Like, dude, nobody is impressed that you drop shitty music, which you need to promote with shitty prank videos. And if you want to act tough, like what tough guy needs to carry around a knife, you know? Wouldn't a real man's man be able to handle themselves on their own? Actually though, like how down bad do you have to be filming a YouTube prank and get so like wound up over the smallest gesture that you gotta pull a knife on a random stranger? Like that kind of behavior never proves shit. It's just cringe inducing to watch. Apparently this also isn't even the first time he's pulled a knife on someone in the middle of one of his YouTube pranks. Apparently he was at some sort of like convenience store in New York not too long before this, where he allegedly brandished a scalpel-style knife and threatened an employee with it. I'm assuming the employee was also laughing at their shitty prank. Like, they actually sit down to edit these videos and upload them, and I have no clue why they think any of this is a good look. And in case you were wondering, because of what he said at the end there in the subtitles about it being a prop, no, it was definitely, in fact, a real knife, because this guy actually got arrested for this whole stunt. He was literally charged with making terrorist threats for this, which, I mean, I don't really know how that lines up, but that's what ended up happening with this. And soon after getting arrested, he went on Instagram and posted something. It says right here, "Too much chatting, EBK be back soon. Free da risk taker." And of course, the S is the $sign, as one would typically write that word. I mean, this guy certainly does make everything look like a risk when you act this fucking stupid, but you know. Don't get into YouTube pranks, kids. They're all staged, and the ones that aren't staged are just fucking dumb.